purpose of the symbol project was to take the use of symbols out of special ed and speech language therapy into the mainstream setting. We realised over a number of years, but one particular pupil in one school sort of highlighted the fact that symbols were so supportive of children, but lots of children were missing out. And where a child perhaps was the only one in a class or even in a school who needed symbols to support either their comprehension or their communication, then they were less than motivated to use them. Whereas once the symbols were put into the classroom more generally for all the children to use, the child who really needed them was much more motivated, in fact, almost became the expert overnight. And there were lots of other children, we realised, who found their use really supportive. Children who maybe weren't known to speech and language therapy or to support for learning staff, but were just in the middle where perhaps their organisational skills weren't so good, or their recall was poor, or that kind of thing. So we wanted to take all the very best of symbol use out of special ed and into the mainstream. The Symbols project has probably been running for about 4 years from its inception to where we are just now, because a lot of it, as with all of these things, a lot of it was in the planning. When we realised that in this particular school, Support for Learning teacher began to roll it out from just her class, then offered symbol sets to other classes in the school, and other teachers became on board. For the pilot part of the project, we identified 12 schools that we thought would be interested, and that covered from nursery through to primary and to departments of additional support within secondary. When schools saw that it actually wasn't rocket science, it was only taking on board things that good teachers have always done, using visual strategies of some kind to support children's understanding, their recall, their organisation, their comprehension, all of that. But the difference between that and our Symbols project was that we were using one specific set of symbols throughout the school. For lots of children, we discovered that consistency was really important.